Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is about the 10 signs that your dreams are about to come true. So pick the deck that sparks a memory in you. It will have your messages. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be Divine Animals Oracle? Is it something about the vibe, the energy here that's sparking a memory in you? Or maybe it's this Greek mythology themed cards. Is there something about the regalness of it all that is sparking a memory in you? Could also be this one, maybe? Queen of the Moon Oracle. Something about her outfit, her hair color that's sparking a memory in your mind. Feel free to pause and rewind, and when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose Divine Animals Oracle, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what are the 10 signs that your dreams, your greatest of dreams, are about to come true? Number 1, you will be swamped with work. Okay? This is a time when you won't be thinking about anything else. You are just swamped with work. There's always that moment, when you're working overtime or you're working 3 jobs and you have no time to even fantasize about your dreams, about your soulmate, about wealth. You just want to get the tasks in front of you done. So your dreams are going to come as a surprise because your mind won't be on them at all. Right? Swamped with work, not thinking about anything else but finishing the jobs right in front of you. That is when your dreams are going to come true. Okay? When your mind is totally not focusing on manifesting or praying, just doing the mundane day-to-day tasks. That is a clue. A long period of busyness when it comes to work. What else do we have here? This is a time of movement, okay? This is you moving to a new city, a new house, a new country in order to gain more freedom or more financial independence, okay? That is the time that your dreams are going to come true. When you yourself open that door, when you yourself decide to make a move, because your dreams are going to come true not where you are right now. Wherever you are right now, it's not there. Okay, the energy of that place is not vibing with your dreams. So you will have to move someplace. By the way, this isn't an advice reading. It's a signs reading. So I'm not advising you to move. You will advise yourself. Okay, that time will come when you will feel like, oh, I need to change apartments. I need to change homes. I need to move to a different city, a different country, a different continent. That will come to you. Okay, there will be opportunities for that will arrive in your life. And once they do, that is the sign, that is the herald that your dreams are about to come true. Because your biggest dreams, they're not something that can happen wherever you are right now. They are meant to happen the moment you make that move, that transition. Okay, what else? Another sign that your dreams are about to come true. Peace. This is good. You know how I said you're going to be so busy, so focused on work? The thing with that kind of work is it's kind of cathartic, right? It puts you in a meditative state that you don't have time to think about anything else, to worry, to be anxious, to be depressed. No time. You just want to finish what's in front of you. And it gives you peace because that's all your mind is focusing on, single-mindedness of let's just do this, finish this routine, right? Finish this task. So it's a peaceful time for you when you are no longer burdened by your demons, okay? A time when your anxiety, your depression, whatever else it is, your worries are not attacking you. That is like the calm before the good storm, the storm of your dreams entering your life, okay? So it's going to be a busy time, but an emotionally quiet time, right? Remember that. You are outwardly busy, working on something else, working 3 jobs, working overtime, but your heart is calm. Your mind is at peace. that is the calm before the storm, right? The storm of blessings that are about to enter your life. What else? We have honeybee reciprocity. So this is a time when, and it contributes to why you are so calm. It is a time when the universe seems to be reciprocating you, mirroring you, echoing you. What does that mean? When you do something kind, something good to someone else does an act of kindness towards you. That's why you're at peace. It's like, it's a perfect give and take between you and the universe, okay? There's just that balance between what you get and what you give. But more than that, this is a literal sign. Honeybees, okay? Around the time that your dreams are about to come true, some people are just going to give you honey, literal honey, or any treats, any food that is glazed with honey or a lot of honey. It's going to be around that week when Monday someone gave you a jar of honey, and then Tuesday someone asked you out to have coffee with them, and the cake that you ordered with the coffee and the hot chocolate, it's glazed with honey. And then on the third day you literally see a bee because you go past by this flower boxes, and there are honeys, pollinating and whatnot. But it's going to be that kind of week, that kind of succession of days, honey and bees. Okay, this one is a literal sign. They are like a herald of the sweetness of your dreams coming true, right? But also the reciprocity, the universe mirroring you, echoing you. It's like you're being aligned with the universe, You are now becoming more in tune with the frequency of the universe, and that means your dreams are about to turn into reality. Number 5, what else do we have here? Ancestors. Wow, this is so interesting. But before we go the route of the more straightforward ancestors, I'm being called to say a different message. This is like long lost cousins, relatives, an aunt you didn't know about. Around that time that someone reveals themselves to you, or someone you knew a long time ago but haven't spoken to in decades. Okay, when you meet them again, a cousin, some relative, that is a sign that your dreams are about to come true. For example, in your childhood neighborhood, you lived among your cousins, okay? And then your parents moved to the city, and then you moved to a different country to work, or you moved to a different continent to study, in college to go to university. And it's been such a long time that you have seen or spoke to or even remember those second cousins, third cousins, whatever, right? From your father's side. And then one day they just add you on Facebook or follow you on Instagram, or they bump into you while you're shopping, okay? And they're like, hey, you look kind of familiar. Are you blah, blah, blah? Did you grow up in blah, blah, blah? Okay? Or it could be an aunt that you didn't know about, leaving you a sizable inheritance, or even if it's something small, but you're like, I didn't know I was related to this person. I didn't know this person existed. But yeah, it's like people from your bloodline revealing themselves to you, okay? People you didn't know or haven't known for a while, when they arrive in your life. Yeah, that is like them heralding your dreams coming true. But also ancestors. This is you being interested in your ancestry. This is you researching what your surname means, where it originated from. This is you taking DNA tests to see, right? What ethnicity you are, what percentage of this and that you are. Again, you're not being advised to do that. That time will come when you are just interested in that. And you have to remember that it's because it's like you're tracing your origins, It's like you're becoming at one with yourself, with your lineage, before your dreams come to you. It's like you're preparing yourself, and that's why that's happening. But yeah, look out. Really look out for these people, these cousins, these relatives, these aunts, uncles that are going to be revealing themselves for the first time, or for the first time in a long time to you. When you meet them again, that is a surefire sign your dreams are about to come true. Okay, it's like the good things in your life are returning in your life, preparing you to receive something whole, something amazing, right? It's like your bloodline is backing you, is supporting you, is cheering you on, right? Just before your dreams come true. What else do we have here? Secrets are going to be revealed. So it's a time that is kind of melodramatic, you know, in telenovelas when they're like, oh, but I thought that orphan was poor, but apparently she's the daughter of a multi-millionaire, whatever, but like something like that, you know? Hearing secrets around you about the people that you work with, something crazy, even gossipy, rumory ones, like, oh, he's having an affair with her, like that's insane. So little things like that, secrets being revealed all around you. You're going to laugh, honestly, at most of these. They're going to be shocking, but in a funny, intriguing way. And that is the sign, you know. First, secrets are revealed, bloodlines are revealed, and then your dreams, your wishes are revealed to you. It's like your life is just aligning itself, preparing you. Like, are you ready for these shocks? Are you ready for these surprises? You know how when someone calls you with big news, good or bad, and they're like, are you sitting down? Because they want to make sure you're calm. So it's like that, right? It's like the universe is preparing you, making sure that, okay, so they were ready for these secrets, they were ready for these revelations, now they're ready for the dreams. They're not going to have a heart attack or go catatonic or anything when their biggest wishes come true. So yeah, juicy secrets being revealed about the people around you, maybe about your family as well, okay? Maybe you're going to find out that the nanny is actually your mommy. Okay, that's kind of a joke, but maybe it resonates for some of you because I was called to say that. Anyway, or maybe it's not you, maybe it's someone around you. But yeah, juicy secrets being revealed. That is your clue. That is a herald. That is a sign. That's the universe asking you to sit down and brace yourself, okay? Because sunshine is coming into your life. What else do we have here? Dog. This one is a literal sign, okay? A dog will find its way to you, right? That happens to a lot of people. Like a stray dog just decides to stay outside your doorstep or outside your gate, and you're going to decide to adopt that dog, right? But literally, I heard that very strongly, right? It's because, you know, dogs, it's about companionship, friendship. So I could have interpreted it that way. Like, you know, an amazing friend is going to arrive into your life. No, I am being called very strongly, very clearly to say that it's a literal dog finding its way to you, or maybe someone gifting it to you, right? It's your birthday, it's Christmas, it's New Year, and a friend brings you a basket. You think it's a basket of bread or something, but it's a basket of puppy, okay? So a dog will find you. No, you will not decide to adopt a dog. Like it's not going to be coming from you. You're not going to be like, I want to buy a dog, I want to own a puppy, I want to adopt. No, this is someone, either the dog itself finding your house or following you while you're walking, not in a threatening way. Okay, it's going to be a cute dog. Or a friend, a loved one gifting you a dog. Okay? Someone who is going to be your loyal companion forever, right? In there forever, because we do live longer than them, sadly. But yeah, okay? So a dog will arrive into your life. Big, big clue. Secrets, dog, okay? Those two things get together. Yeah, your dreams are about to come true, right? The dog is the herald. The dog is the messenger. You should probably name that dog Gabriel or Gabby or Gab or something, because Archangel Gabriel is the herald, is the messenger, right? And yeah, that dog is playing the same role for you. So maybe if it's a girl, name her Angel. Now, this is prosperity, another clue. Around this time, you're going to be rich, okay? You're going to be financially stable. This is a time of abundance for you, okay? We all have our ups and downs in life, and this is a time of up for you when it comes to money. You're going to have more than enough for what you need. You will be able to address the things that you want, and you will be able to help other people too. It's around that time of prosperity when you have money. Maybe from that inheritance from that aunt you didn't know about. Maybe from a new job, right? Maybe from the new house, the new city, giving you blessings. But yeah, you're going to be prosperous around this time of year, around this time of your life. And hopefully it continues, because hopefully wealth or abundance is one of your dreams that are coming true. What else do we have here? Snake. So snakes get such a bad reputation, but this is really about evolution. This is about healing, okay? And yeah, this is about creation. So what this card is telling me is that just before your dreams come true, you will have to make something. Again, this is not an advice. This is a revelation reading, the signs that you will see. So one of the signs is you will have created something because you have evolved now. You are smart enough, you are healed enough to create something beautiful, and that something will become successful and will allow your dreams to come true. For example, you decide to write a book, okay? You drafted it and you don't know who's going to publish it. You don't know if there's any audience for it, but you wrote it anyway. You created it. It's in your MacBook. And just as you finish that, that is like you giving the signal to the universe that you're ready. You're ready for it to succeed. Maybe it's music. You created music and you're ready to upload it, or you have uploaded. No one's watching it. No one's listening to it. And then 2 days from now, you just wake up and suddenly you have 2 million views or something like that. Okay, 2 million streams on Apple Music or something, right? So you will have created something, and this is so good. This is so good because this is telling me that your dreams are tied to your passions. So music, that you make, a book that you write, okay, a business. It could be a business that you make, and you start something, you create the social media pages, the website, the logo for it, but you're like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get customers or clients, and then they come. You become viral on TikTok or something like that, okay? But this is it. You're not being advised to, because you will do it anyway in the future, maybe in the near future. You will create something. You will create something from your heart, something that reflects your passions, your interests, right? Again, a book, music, a business, something, right? Something to do with art. And yeah, this creation, it's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Because when you create this, it guarantees that the dreams are about to come true, that they're coming, right? Last but not the least, we also have happiness, dolphin. So this is really amazing. This is telling me that around this time, not only are you going to become abundant, you are going to be happy as well. And you know what? Why am I saying that's amazing? This reminds me of the law of detachment. Okay, let's say, for example, that your dream is to become as famous as Taylor Swift, right? Don't laugh. It's maybe for some people that's their dream, right? So that's just an example. Or you want to become as rich as the CEO of Amazon, right? Or you want to become as notorious as Donald Trump, maybe, right? But around this time, you're already prosperous. You already have all the money you need. You're already happy with yourself, with your health, with your relationships, that you're not even thinking about fame. You're not even thinking about renown. You're not even thinking about glory, right? You're just happy to live your life every day. You're happy that you're abundant. You're happy that you have everything that you need. You're happy that the people around you are so supportive of you, that you have detached from whatever big dreams you have. And then they come. You know what I mean? You're not desperate every day, fantasizing, praying hard, thinking about it, driving it away. That's usually what happens when you're desperate, right? You drive it away. But this time you are content. Things are going well. And that's when the crazy dreams, the big ones come true for you. Okay, so maybe it's not as crazy as like Taylor Swift or Trump, notoriety. Let's just say maybe your dream is to own a mansion, like a really beautiful mansion, or to buy a castle, one of those heritage castles that are on sale now. That is your dream. But right now, you're not even thinking about that because you have a nice 2-bedroom apartment that is so beautiful and so modern. You can afford it, right? You have all the right, amazing, beautiful appliances and furniture. You're happy there, right? You are happy where you are. You're grateful for your current home. So you're not even thinking about the castle, the palace, the mansion, and then it just comes. The moment that you detach, right? So that's why together these 2 cards are so amazing. Prosperity and happiness. Because when your dreams come, it's not going to be at a time when you are at rock bottom and you're desperate for your dreams to come true. No, life will already be pretty good when your dreams come true. You know what I mean? So there's not going to be that very dark moment for you. If there is, then maybe it's in the past. But it's looking like from this reading, things are going to improve gradually for you. And then boom, the dream comes true. Like the big one, right? The biggest wish comes true. So it looks like it's gradual and then boom. So beautiful. Yeah, these are your signs that your dreams are about to come true. I would say that the biggest ones, like the hardest ones to ignore are the dog finding its way towards you. Okay. Literal bees, seeing a lot of bees buzzing, and honey like being gifted to you, being given to you everywhere, because they are like the physical, literal signs. And then there's this one. This is quite scandalous. All of the secrets just revealing themselves. Okay, but this is quite important too. The moment that you finish creating that masterpiece that you've always wanted to from your heart, that's when your dreams are about to come true. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Greek mythology cards, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what are the signs that your dreams are about to come true? Number 1, this is around the time when you become addicted, obsessed with manifestation, okay? So if you are currently right now in that phase, then your dreams are about to come true soon, okay? But this is around the time when you try a lot of manifestation techniques, read a lot of books, listen to a lot of influencers about manifestation, okay? When you get really into it, that is like the herald of your dreams coming true. And that is how your dreams come true, by the way. Manifestation is the way. I'm not saying like manifestation is the only way, but for you it is, okay? What else? Another sign that your dreams are about to come true. This is around the time that you learn more about music, whether you learn how to play an instrument, or you learn about musical history, or you explore your other talents like singing or dancing in a more serious way. Okay, if you're someone who's always enjoyed singing in the shower or at events like the weddings of your friends and relatives, this is you trying to create a career out of that, trying to create a profession out of that, right? To make money out of it around that time when you take music a bit more seriously. And this is not an advice, okay? You're not being told to take music seriously for your dreams to come true. No, it will happen naturally. Around this time that your dreams are about to come true, you will feel this urge to learn an instrument or to sing more, to dance more, to study about music, listen to classical music more, okay? So music, manifestation, so far, your 2 signs that your dreams are about to come true. What else do we have here? Kind of negative. Around the time that your dreams come true, there are going to be a lot of conflicts in your life. But do not fret, because it's like a sign of change. What's that saying? The night is darkest before dawn. So this is around the time when you're feeling oppressed at work, feeling unseen by your partner, unappreciated by your family, okay? When there are conflicts in your life and inside of you, that is when your dreams are about to come true. It's like your dreams will save you, will rescue you, will help you. But yeah, it will come at a time of conflict. Like, for example, I believe with the other pile, it's like a time of peace, a time of like chill. For you, it is a time of warmongering, okay? That is when your dreams are going to come true. It's like saving you at the last minute, It's like the energy of you're about to get fired, you're about to get laid off because just your manager lied to HR about you, and HR believed them, and you're like, what am I going to do now? I don't have a source of income, I don't have money, and then you win the lottery. Just as an example, if winning the lottery is one of your dreams. So it's like it comes in last minute to save you, it's that kind of energy. What else? Another sign that your dreams are about to come true related to what I just said, a fall, Icarus, right? It's kind of like Lucifer, the fallen angel. Icarus is the guy who flew too close to the sun, and then the sun melted the glue that was attaching his wings to him, and then he fell. So this is what's going to happen. Your dreams coming true will be preceded by a fall. What did I just say? It could be that you're about to get laid off, you're about to get fired, okay? Or you're about to get divorced. See how it resonates for you. See what's more likely for you, because it's a general reading. I don't know your personal life itself, but yeah, it's going to be preceded by a fall. And don't be scared, okay? Because when it happens, that's when your dreams are about to come true. It's like I said, the night is darkest before dawn. But yeah, your dreams coming true, your flight, your rise will be preceded by a fall. So there you go. That's another sign. And if that happened to you recently, then your dreams are about to come true soon. Yeah, that's the good side of it. Number 5, what else do we have here? I am being called to interpret this literally. You see how I interpreted them in, like a metaphorical way, like this one. I didn't say an experience. I said it's a fall, right? And this one I said conflicts in your life. I didn't say there's a literal war in the world right now, World War III, whatnot. But this one, I'm being called to interpret it literally. So around the time that you start wearing Nike, that you start buying Nike clothing, right? Athletic accessories, maybe it's because you've decided to go to the gym or to run a marathon or to exercise more, okay? But around the time that you start buying and wearing Nike, or someone gives it to you and you like it, so you buy more, like someone buys you during Christmas a pair of Nike shoes and you're like, oh, these are great, I'm gonna buy another one. Or someone gives you a cap and you're like, oh, that's so comfortable, I'm gonna buy another one. So the moment you buy and own and wear Nike apparel for reasons such as working out or becoming more athletic or, joining competitive sports, then yeah, I was called to say that, like a literal interpretation of that. So yeah, around that time, that is a sign. Okay, maybe it's a gift that you receive. A shirt from Nike, a pair of socks. Okay, that is a sign your dreams are about to come true. How cute is that? What else do we have here? Desire. So you won't be single when your dreams come true. Okay, there's going to be someone with you enjoying these blessings with you. Right? If you're single right now, then maybe you're going to meet this person soon. But yeah, you will be in a relationship, in a very fiery relationship, given Eros, right? The god of desire. So you will be in a fiery relationship where you're so attracted to each other the moment that your dreams come true. The moment you win the lottery, the moment you get an inheritance, the moment you get promoted, or whatever else your dream is, right? You tell me, because I don't know you personally. It's a general reading. But yeah, you will not be single. You will be in a relationship. And honestly, likely at the beginnings for most of you, at the beginnings of a relationship, because that fiery stage is always at the start, right? Or if you're someone who has been with your partner for a long time, but the flame is still there, then good for you, okay? But yeah, you will be coupled around the time that this happens, that your dreams become reality. What else do we have here? Merrymaking. So I just talked about gifts, right? Someone giving you gifts. Your dreams are about to come true around the time of celebrations. So let's say it's around the holidays, December 25th, that's Christmas, and then New Year's Eve, and then New Year, okay? So around that time. Or it could be, if you don't celebrate Christmas, what is the equivalent of that for you, for your religion, for your culture? Or it could be your birthday, right? Around your birthday that your dreams come true. But it's a period of a lot of merrymaking, a lot of celebration, and honestly, with Dionysus, a lot of drinking, okay? So a lot of indulgence, if not alcohol, but indulgence in like luxurious food and comfort food, maybe even junk food every now and then, right? We can have that. But if we care about our health, not a lot. But yeah, around the time of holidays, birthdays, weddings, celebrations, that's when your biggest dreams, your greatest dreams are about to come true. So is your birthday soon? My God, if it's on your birthday and then you get like anything, any gift that's like Nike branded, oh my God, your dreams are about to come true. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Number 8, what signs do we have here? Again, I am being called to interpret this literally. Remoteness. So this is around the time when you start remote work. Okay, maybe like we said, you got fired or you get laid off, but then you start freelancing for a company and you're doing it remotely. Or maybe you didn't get fired. Maybe your salary got reduced because your company is on the brink of bankruptcy and now everyone is working from home remotely because you can't, not you, but the company can't afford the offices anymore. So something about working remote, okay? If you have a 9-to-5 or if you're working a different kind of job around the time that you switch to remote work, to working from home, or working for a company that's totally remote, a different country, a different continent, right? But you're working from them from your hometown, from where you are right now. Yeah, remote work. Around that time, your dreams are about to come true. And this is under Aries, under that conflict. So yeah, it could be related to just after you get fired, just after you get laid off, or just after your salary was cut and your company declares bankruptcy, something like that. Or it could be around the time that you start your own business. Well, a lot of people who start their own business, they start from their garage, right? They start from home. So it could be that. Maybe you're being urged, not advised, not an advice reading, but maybe you're being urged subtly by the universe to finally start that business that you've always wanted to. Number 9. This has to do with the ruler of Leo. So around this time that your dreams are going to come true, you will be close to a Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus in your life. Or maybe their name is Leo, okay? Leonardo, maybe. Why not, right? But yeah, someone of that character, Leo, Gryffindor, okay? Someone brave, someone fashionable as well, someone beautiful, someone who loves music, okay? Someone who loves music. So it could be related to this. It could be that you're learning how to play the guitar or the keyboards, and then your teacher is a Leo, or his or her name, right? Leo, Leah, kind of like that. So around that time, see, they're connected. Your dreams are about to come true. Or maybe you've always had this Leo in your life. Maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your sister, but you weren't close. But around this time, they're going to move in with you, or you're just going to find common ground. You're going to reconnect. You're going to become closer. So yeah, Leo is a big clue. And you know what? Why not? Maybe you have a specific clue here. Maybe you're being told Leo season, end of July, most of August. Maybe that is when your dreams are about to come true, right? What else do we have here? Last but not least, we have transition. We kind of already know this, but maybe it's a different version of transition. So we talked about how it could be your birthday, so transitioning to a different year, or it could be after a layoff, after getting fired, so transitioning to remote work, right? But also you could be moving to a different home, to a different apartment, to a different city, right? Maybe this person is new, so transitioning to a new relationship. I think I mentioned that this is like early stages because it's so fiery, so it could be that, right? But either way, transitions, new beginnings in life. So yeah, these are your clues. New beginnings, birthdays, right? Weddings as well, could be attending weddings. So yeah, when these things happen, when you see these things, especially the Nike, my God, and don't be disheartened, because after the fall, right, your dreams are about to come true, and there's going to be someone there to celebrate it with you. And remember the drink, the indulgent food, and the Leo. Beautiful clues. The remote work too, and music and manifestation. When these things just converge in your reality, know in your heart that your dreams are about to come true. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose Queen of the Moon Oracle, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So these are the 10 signs that your dreams are about to come true. Number 1, birds, literal birds, okay? You're going to be like Cinderella or Snow White. Birds are just going to be drawn to you for some reason, okay? They're going to be perching near you, on you. They're going to be singing all around you. You're going to hear it. Okay, so birds, one big sign. When they arrive, your dreams are coming true very soon. What else? We have fear. So this is around the time when you are addicted to horror movies. You're not being advised to start watching horror movies. You cannot cheat destiny like that. But yeah, around the time when you will be so interested in horror movies, maybe of your own making, you're like, yeah, I want to watch more. Or maybe it's your friends, your partner, they keep inviting you to watch horror movies. But yeah, around that time, or maybe it has to do with the world. Maybe Hollywood does something and there's just a period of time when it's all horror movies, even though it's not Halloween, right? So yeah, horror movie galore. Around that time, your dreams are about to come true. So birds and horror movies, my God. Are you a Scorpio? This is like very scorpionic energy. What else do we have here? Nourishment. Around the time that you learn how to cook, or if you already know how to cook, around the time that you polish your cooking skills, around the time that you upgrade from cook to chef, okay? Or around the time that you start cooking more healthy foods for yourself instead of just, the usual fried chicken and whatnot. So yeah, something to do with cooking. Again, this is not an advice deck, right? This is a predictions spread. So we're asking, what are the signs that the dreams are about to come true? The biggest ones, the greatest ones, and it's around this time. So don't be like, okay, I'm gonna cook now so the dreams come true. No, but it will just happen naturally. One day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, I want to learn how to cook, or I want to become better at cooking, or I want to start learning how to cook more things and healthier food. Okay, so nourishment, that is your third sign. What else do we have here? Resistance. So this has more to do with the world than with you. You know how this is personal. You're going to be like Cinderella, Snow White. You're going to start seeing, hearing birds everywhere. And this is personal too. You're going to be watching a lot of horror movies. Also this, you're going to be learning how to cook better, to cook more. Okay. But this one is outside of you, in the world around you. I don't want to predict World War III, but that kind of energy. Okay. Especially in your country, wherever you are, whether that's your homeland or you're an expat in that country, when there are like rallies and conflicts and a lot of issues, something like what is going on right now in some countries, right? If that escalates or if that happens where you are, that is a sign that your dreams are about to come true. It's like for you, the world is giving birth to a brighter life for you through darkness. Again, there's that Scorpio theme here, right? Darkness, fear. So resistance. It doesn't have to be, just as a disclaimer, okay? I'm not predicting in any way. This is not about that. There's going to be another world war or something crazy is going to happen. But, just conflicts, any escalation of conflicts, right? It doesn't have to be violent. Maybe the violence is more verbal, like, countries, politicians yelling at each other. It could be that. But around the time when there is conflict in your country or wherever you are, that is a herald of your dreams coming into your life. Number 5, what else do we have here? It's like this one, okay? It is like birds. You're just going to see fruits everywhere, and most of them not real fruits. So maybe you go to the beach and the people around you, the women around you are wearing swimsuits with fruits on them, okay? Like that's the pattern of the fabric, fruits. And maybe you go visit a friend's house and you wanted to grab the apple on the kitchen counter, and then you find out that it's just decor and it's not real. So then you bite into it and you're like, what? It's styrofoam or something. So fake fruits everywhere. I just heard that. It's like fake fruits everywhere. Not in a bad way fake, it's decor, it's on fabric, but it's going to be there. And maybe you go to a restaurant and they have a lot of like lemons or oranges hanging, but they're not real. Again, they're just decoration. They're for the vibe, for the aesthetic. Okay, so the moment you notice that, a lot of fake fruits everywhere, wherever you go, maybe it's earrings of your friend or your daughter, right? And it's like grapes or whatnot. So fake fruits everywhere and then real birds everywhere, signs that your dreams are about to come true. Sign number 6, what else is there? Okay, an unexpected friend. You will find a loyal friend in someone that you currently, or if you haven't met them yet, someone that you will consider a frenemy, someone shady, someone you don't like, okay? You're going to be making friends with this person. Or someone who is so like you that you're intimidated by each other, but then you're going to become great friends. So the moment this friend enters your life, someone who mirrors you, someone who irritates you because they echo your darknesses and your weaknesses too, okay, when that unlikely friendship is formed, that is a clue your dreams are about to come true. It's like this person is an angel, almost like a messenger, letting you know that, hey, I am the first blessing. You will find true friendship in me. And then the wishes, right? And then the dreams and then the fantasies, they start arriving after me. Okay, so this person will like announce the arrival of your biggest blessings, but they're going to be the first true friendship in someone so unlikely, whether they're so different from you that you had no idea you would ever find something in common, or they are so similar to you that you are threatened by them and they are threatened by you. But then something just happens some unexpected moment where you vibe, where they stand up for you or you defend them, something like that. Okay, it's going to be a fated connection in your life. This is someone who's a part of your soul tribe. So, clue about this person: whatever your zodiac sign is, they're going to have it in their chart too. So again, if you're a Scorpio sun, they could be a Scorpio rising. If you're a Libra moon, they could be a Libra Venus, something like that. Okay, so unexpected connections. So what do we have? We have a bird, that's an animal. We have a fruit, though fake. And now we have a person, a friend, right? Clues that your dreams are about to come true in your life. And then we have horror movies, we have food, very tangible things, but this one is more in your background, right? Resistance, conflict, politically in society. What else do we have here? Acceptance. This is more emotional. This is about you. You are becoming more forgiving. Around the time when you have forgiven a lot of enemies, or if not enemies, family members that have hurt you, childhood friends, long-term friends that have drifted apart from you, okay? When you reunite with them, when you reconcile with them, when you forgive them, when you accept their apology, that is another clue that your dreams are about to come true, because it's like the universe cleaning up, right? Clearing your energies, removing the hate, removing the anger from you, so that there will be space in your heart, in your soul, in your reality for the blessings that are about to pour in. So there is conflict around you, but within you, conflicts are being resolved. So around that time of you yourself extending the olive branch, or you accepting the olive branch, right? Maybe it's both, maybe it's a lot of people. Around that time, your greatest fantasies will become reality. Number 8, what other sign do we have here? Girl, this one's kind of funny. It will be around the time that you gain weight. And it could be related to this because you are cooking more, right? So tasting more, experiencing more. But yeah, you will be weightier around this time that you receive your blessings, that your dreams come true. But you know what? Maybe it's not just fat. Maybe it's muscle, right? You're gaining muscle because you're working out more and you're healthier, right? You're fitter. But yeah, there's going to be an increase in the pounds, in the kg, okay? So around that time that you are nourished, remember that says nourishment. So around the time that you are physically nourished, that is when your blessings, your greatest wishes will enter your life. What else do we have here? Amazing. This has to do with travel, okay? This has to do with adventures, explorations. So for some of you, it's not necessarily international travel. It's just around the time when you're exploring all of the theme parks in your city or in your country, okay? So it's like a Ferris wheel or roller coasters, right? Riding things like that, finding the courage, defeating the fear when it comes to becoming more adventurous, indoor skydiving, things like that, okay? But it could be actual travel. So riding a helicopter for the first time, a private jet for the first time, flying first class for the first time, or why not, even if it's just economy, okay? But traveling to your dream countries, maybe it's not even your dream countries. Maybe it has to do with work. Like you're being flown by your company for work to assess what's happening in the other office, in the main office, or in a local branch in that country, okay? But it has to do with travel, exploration, learning that is specific to the work that you do, okay? So around the time that you do that there's traveling. So when you receive that email from your manager or from HR or from the CEO that you're being sent to this country or that city to observe, to assess, and to see how they work, and maybe to learn from it or to judge it, like to rate how they work, to observe someone, yeah, that is your clue that your blessings are about to arrive. And you know what? You might even meet the person or one of the people that the universe appointed to deliver your wish while you're traveling. At the airport, on the plane, they could be sat next to you in the roller coaster, okay? So it's going to be that way, right? Around the time that you are traveling. around the time that you're writing something like this. So whether that's a ride in a theme park or a helicopter or a plane, right? Time of traveling. Last but not least, 10th sign that your dreams are about to come true. Hot moon, extremes, summertime. It's going to be summertime. Hopefully it's this year or next year, but this is a channel reading, so I cannot promise. It could be many years from now, but yeah, it's around summer that this is going to come true, okay? Summer will be the season to deliver your dreams. So there you go. Very, very clear signs, okay? Lots of birds, lots of fig fruit, learning how to cook or cooking more, okay? Conflict around you politically or in society, watching horror movies, meeting a new friend. That's so unlikely because they're more like frenemy energy. Reconciling with people from your past and gaining weight. Traveling, and then summer is your very big clue. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.